All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Whew, we're back. We are back with the night session, which is way later than it should be. It's at 9:30 p.m. This is a late session. Thanks to Fonseca, or thanks to Djokovic and Fonseca. It was a joint effort. Yeah. What what in the world is going on? Halys versus Zverev. This is going to be an interesting matchup. We are going to see if Zverev can cope with being the favorite, because that's where he is. He's well and truly the favorite. Him and Djokovic at the start of the day may be joint favorites. Now he is the favorite. It's him. Ruud's in trouble as well, so it's definitely him. But can he deal with being the favorite? That's what we're going to find out. We're going to find out if Zverev has got what it takes to win a slam. He's going to win five. He's got to win 5 matches. That's what he has to do. It's his trophy to lose now. This is Zverev's Grand Slam to lose. Can he do it is the question. And we're going to find out together. Starting with tonight. Tonight's the first of many tests for Sasha Zverev. And he just saw Djokovic lose, and he would have seen Sinner lose yesterday. So he is well and truly aware of what it all has meant. And with Alcaraz dropping out too, the stars have aligned. Sasha's wearing all black as well. So, I mean, we're kind of matching a little bit. But does that make a difference? I don't know. It's just a shirt. But we will find out what it all means. We will find out. How do we back up the buzz of that match, chat? I mean, we'll try. We'll keep going. Don't worry, I'm not going to drop the energy. We still got more matches, chat. You know me. I'm just going to have a snack and then bang, we're back. We got this. We have got this. All right. Halys walking out first. Halys out on court first. And the crowd are going nuts. They're home. By the way, not many French players are left. Not many French players are left. So we will see if how much pressure Halys will feel here. Because he is under a lot of pressure. He is one of the last Frenchmen in the draw. Kwame's up the top. I think that's it, right? Kwame and Halys are the only two left, right? Rinderknecht lost. So, yeah. Too much pressure for Zverev now? Well, that we're going to find out. That's what we're going to find out. He is the man, Zverev. Like, everyone's eyes on Zverev. Like, that's what is going to happen. He is the favorite. Like, all eyes on him. Start of the week, Sinner, all eyes on Sinner, and then Djokovic probably as well. But now they're gone. Everyone's focusing on Zverev. Like, Zverev is the main man. That's such a pressure. That is such a big pressure. Plus, he knows what he hasn't done, right? He knows. He knows what he's trying to do for the first time ever. He knows how, like, we don't have to tell him how good of an opportunity this is. He knows. He knows. He is well aware of what this all means. But will his game suffer because of it? That's the question, right? Will his game be able to hold up to the pressure? We're going to find out. We will find out. Plenty of matches still going on as well, so we'll keep up to date with what else is happening. Plenty of tennis still going on. The tennis world never ends. if he doesn't win this Roland Garros, he'll never win a slam. I mean, like, the stars are aligning. They have aligned. Alcaraz out. Sinner lost in dramatic fashion. The man that he couldn't beat. And now Djokovic has even parted ways. The stars for Sasha have aligned. My bracket is dead. Yep. Welcome to everybody's bracket. So therefore, nobody's bracket is dead because they're all dead. Here we go. I don't know, chat. I'm worried for Sasha right now. I'm so worried for Sasha right now. So they did play in Miami this year, and it was 7-6, 7-6 Zverev. Only time they've ever played. Fourth round, Miami. 2 tie breaks. Sasha wins. I don't know what Alice is doing on clay. Maybe the clay's worse for him, right? But he's playing at home, so that's got to give him some sort of an advantage. At least some sort of, maybe not an advantage, but definitely some sort of like confidence, right? Zverev's best chance. Yep. Do you all have Fonseca in your team? No, I don't. I did not pick Fonseca this week. Because of the Djokovic match. I just didn't have him because I thought, oh shit, how's he? Like Prismic, Djokovic, I thought, that's tough. I've got Rude. I got Casper Ruud. I know he's our guy, but I'm happy he's winning. Like, I don't care that I don't have him. Like, it's like I'm enjoying it even if I don't have him. What a last 3 days. Oh my God. Raducanu, Sinner, Djokovic. Bang, bang, bang. 3 of the big guns in a row falling off. Crazy. Crazy. All right, here we go. They're warming up the last couple of shots, and then we are going to keep this train rolling. By the way, don't forget to subscribe. We are actually getting way closer to 300K than I had expected. So we are there. We are right there. Right there. Only 750 away, which is madness. Paul and Ruud are 4 all on 7 the 4th. Okay. Yep. 3 all in the 4th. Ruud trying to come back. Bencic is up a set and a break. The only other match happening right now. Well, the other match is happening right now. It's 9:30 at night. This match will go over midnight, I'm sure. Even straight sets would go over midnight. Even though Djokovic is nearing the end of his career, for us Brazilians, this victory for Fonseca is very important for him to regain confidence in his career. Well, he's only just starting, so I mean, he's already got so much confidence already, right? I don't think he needed to regain anything. But insane. It won't sink in until probably tomorrow when I stop streaming. A while back we guessed a date. Was it for when the channel reaches around? No. How many subs by the end of the year? By the way, if you want to fill out that if you want to do that, by the way, entries to that competition end at the end of this tournament. So if you want to make sure you want to make your vote, get your vote, guess how many subs we have at the end of the year. You can edit your response, but at the end of the French Open it locks in. So if you think that we're going to get if we've already gone past your guess, you can re-guess. So you can edit your response if you think we're going to get to more now. But if you want to join the competition, don't know what the prize is, but at the end of the year, we're going to pick who gets the closest. This is my favorite Grand Slam since forever. A new champion on the men's side, finally. I know, right? I forgot to change my team, but fortunately, I have Ruud, Rublev, Fonseca, and Berrettini. Oh, that's a happy accident. Oh, that's lucky. Congrats, I think. Man. All right. They're warming up the serves. We're getting ready to go. I'm expecting another 5-hour match, to be honest. I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. I am here for that. I am so here for it. At the beginning of the year, I said 300K during Roland Garros, and we're getting close. We are, yeah. Dark Horse Menchik, okay. Cam, is this Grand Slam of the decade? I mean, no clear favorite winner is diabolical. No, we have to wait and see. I mean, a 2022 Australian Open, no, I don't know. There's a lot of, it depends how this tournament ends, really. It's starting off insane. But like I said, with all these upsets, we might not get the final that you all want, right? We might not get the final might not be what you wanted. It could be a weird end of the tournament. Anyways, I'm going to go Zverev in 4. Ellis serves a fault. Second serve. Serve in the backhand is Zverev. Backhand from Ellis again. The backhand is Zverev. Ellis. Backhand again. Into the backhand is Zverev. Ellis backhand again. To the backhand is Zverev. Up the line to the front of Ellis. As with a front from Zverev again to the front of Ellis. Up the line is wide by Ellis. And it's 15. I love 15. We had so many 5-setters too, haven't we? So many. All right. So we get a let. By the way, chat, we had 10,000 people in the house for that match. Ridiculous. I don't know if we've had 10,000 for a third round match on the men's side recently. For that early on. Like that early in the tournament, I don't know if we've had that before. Could be a record. Double fault Ellis. Sorry, we had 11,000 actually. Shit. All right, double fault. Love 30. Love 30. How many have we had in the house ever? 52,000. Drop shot from Alice in the net. By the way, chat, it's love 40. I'll wait for this game. Love 40. You know what I'm going to say. I'm going to remind everybody. Love 40. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'll say. I'll say it when I'll say it in a minute. Love 40. A bit of let. It is still May. Love 40. Why did Djokovic lose? Fonseca just held his nerve and went for it. Backhand rally. Up the line to the forehand of Ellis. Zverev with a drop volley. Ellis with a backhand lob. Oh, it's too good. All right. 15-40. All right. 15-40. Beautiful lob. To lob Zverev at that close is crazy. As we return now to the forehand of Ellis. Ellis hits it wide. Zverev breaks. Zverev with the break. So, chap, I'm pretty sure that match might have got us the biggest stream in the month of May on YouTube for Australian sports channels, specifically in Australia at the sports category on YouTube. May, April, March, triple, like that might have sealed us the three-peat. That match might have sealed it. 11,000 in the house. I mean, that might have done it. It might have done it. We might have been back to back to back to back. We have to wait and see because the month's not over yet, but that could be it. We're going to just three-peat this thing. One love. As a return goes in the net by Alice, 15 love. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind this being really straightforward and boring. Start making the t-shirts. I know. All right, 15 love. Serving to the back end of Alice. Djokovic. Zverev with a point in the net. 15-0. I'm exhausted from the last match. It's pretty hectic. As a return goes out. $30-15. Serve and volley Zverev. He puts it away. 40-15. $40-15. A lot of French former players and such. No. 40-15. First serve is a fault, second serve. All right, Alice hits it out. 2 love. By the way, Chad, I want to say this as well. The press conference, they do ask some of the silliest questions. As that goes in the net by Zverev, and it's 15 love. Why would you ask Djokovic after a devastating loss with Alcaraz and Sinner were out? Did you dream of? And Djokovic shut that down. And it's like, yeah, why would you ask after a loss? Like, why would you ask that? Like, why would you be like, oh, did you dream because you lost and now your heart is broken? Like, why would you ask that stupid question? Like, oh, because the other guy's lost. Did you think you could get 25? Like, he just lost. Like, doesn't matter if he says yes or no. Like, either way. And it's such a stupid question. No, 15-0. As Ellis serves. Into the backhand of Djokovic. 4-0 from Ellis. He comes in the net and Djokovic. God damn it, I'm still stuck on the last match. Zverev hits it out. Ellis serve and volley. 30-15. It's such a silly question. I said this before. You shouldn't have to do press conferences if you lose. It should be optional. 30-15. And it should be optional to runners-up speech too. Backhand return to the backhand of Alice. Zverev slice in the net. 40-15. Serve again. Into the forehand of Zverev. Ellis with the forehand up the line. In the net. Serve again. As a default. Second serve. As a return goes in the back end of Zverev, as Halys up the line. Zverev can't get it. And Halys on the board. 2-1. Zverev. 2-1 Zverev. All right. By the way, chat, they're playing some Phil Collins. So good. So good. So good. All right. Fonseca won. Yes, he did. 9K. I made it home. Thanks, Cam. You're the best. Hey, no worries. Wait, you made $9,000? Did you say 9,000? If Zverev wins this major, would his career be better than Medvedev's? No. Because Medvedev was number one. Medvedev's got number one ranking. Didn't I tell you that it was like Sampras Federer? Yeah. Time will tell, though, because that match was more important in hindsight. I know Djokovic just lost, but I really don't see him making it to the Olympics in 2 years. I do. I think he'll make it. Djokovic down to 7 in the world. Will be interesting how much lower it goes if he loses early at Wimbledon. Oh, God, that'd be crazy. Crazy if that happens. All right. Two ones Zverev with a break. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Serve again. Double fault. Crowd go wild. Nice mustache. Love 15. Love 15. What time do we have to start tonight, chat? Tomorrow night. Today? What time do we have to start today? As a return goes out from Halys, 15-0. What's the order of play? 7. First thing tomorrow. First thing tomorrow. All right, fuck it. I'm not going to get... I was going to go out for breakfast, but screw that. Backhand return. Goes wide from Halys, 30-15. Match point for Paul. What? What do you mean? As the return goes in the back of Zverev up the line to the forehand of Halys. Zverev, forehand. Into the net. 30-0. Who are you going to prioritize with many seeds on the men's side out? Zverev? Fonseca? Up the top, I have no idea. 30-0. 30-0. Zverev with a pass. Halys with a volley. Chat, this is going to happen. This is what's going to happen. How are we going to have this many upsets and no French finalists? Chat, 30-40 Zverev. This is getting dangerous already for Sasha. The crowd's starting to get involved. 30-40. Serve Zverev. There's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Serve to the forehand of Halys. Lob. Goes in. Zverev with the forehand is Halys. Forehand again into the forehand of Zverev. Halys with the backhand. Into that Zverev backhand is Halys. Keep backhand to backhand with Zverev. Oh, hit the tape. Zverev with a slice drop shot. Halys with up the line forehand. Backhand, sorry. Forehand with Zverev in the net. There's the break back. Halys breaks back. 2-all. Sounds like a cow. Moo. 2-2. By the way, that guy in the front row is definitely Halys' brother. You can't tell me otherwise. Or a cousin. That guy's a relative of Halys, for sure. That guy in the green filler shirt, Halys' friend, brother, best brother, cousin. Did everyone survive the previous match? Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm here right now. Where are we? Return. Goes in the forehand of Halys. Forehand now from Zverev into the backhand of Halys. Zverev wins the point. Love 15. Love 15. Halys serves. And volleys. Half volleys good, but wide. Love 30. Love 30. We went up to the upside down world. I know, right? I love it. I love the upside down. Let's go. We're in the upside down. Let's fucking go. Where are those demogorgons? I've got the bat. I've got the baseball bat with the nails. I'm Steve. Get the hell out of here. I've got the bat. Watch out. We're going to fight the bats. Where's Vecna? Bring me Vecna. Love 30. Back at return. Goes into the forehand of Halys, but it's out by Zverev. All right. 15-30. Serve again. We had a fault. Second serve. Second serve to the backhand of Zverev. Halys backhand to the backhand of Zverev is Halys with a drop shot in the net. 15-40. 15-40. Chat, we are getting this close to 300K. $15.40. The return goes in. Halys with a drop shot. Zverev with a slice. Halys with a lob. It's too good. 30-40. Halys saves another one. $30-40. Serve. To the backhand of Zverev. Return goes into the net. Halys survives. Deuce. We get to deuce. All right, serve again. First serve's a fault. Second serve. As a return goes into the forehand of Halys. Up the line to the backhand Zverev. Ellis, backhand on the stretch. Goes into the forehand Zverev. Ellis backhand again. To the forehand Zverev. Cross court. Ellis goes up the line with the forehand wide. And it's advantage Zverev. Hi, Cam. How's your prediction going? Did you guess any? Massimo, you're a why are you talking shit? Aren't you a Sinner fan? What are you yapping at me for? Don't you like hurt people? Hurt people. Advantage Zverev. That goes in the net. You are a Sinner fan. Yeah, hurt people. Hurt people. Zverev leads. Zverev leads. 3-2 with a break. In 20 minutes. All right. Ooh, Benčić has a match point. Nice. But I'm bored. Everyone's out. Well, get unbored. With Sinner and Djokovic out, losing my fantasy is wrecked. Yeah, don't worry. Everyone had Sinner, though. Don't worry about it. This slam looks like a 500 event. No Sinner, no Alcaraz, Djokovic. I'm going to say this once to you, because you're annoying everybody. Stop. Get some help. I need to watch Cam's bracket predictions. Go for it. I stand by my predictions. The only one I've got bad is Sinner. That's the only one, but so did everybody else. I stand by my prediction. Go check it out. Actually excited for a new slam winner. I am too. It's going to be awesome. Why not display market odds? Because they don't sponsor the channel and we don't. All right, Zverev with a volley. Backhand from Alice is good. Zverev picks it up and hits it down the line for a winner. No, he missed it. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. He missed it. Love 15. Benčić wins. Nice. Did I freeze? No, it's not that cold. It's getting cold, though. It's actually getting chilly. All right. Zverev hits a backhand winner. All right, 30-15. It's Sasha's to lose. Not yet. Yeah, it is Sasha's to lose, though. Come on. Forever the ace, 40-15. $40-15. All right, Zverev hits it out. 40-30. By the way, I'm not shocked at what Djokovic is saying in the press conference. He just lost a very tough match, so I'm not that surprised. Backhand winner by Alice, deuce. Djokovic saying that he doesn't know if he's going to come back next year. I mean, he's literally 39, so I'm not bothered. He just lost a very heartbreaking match. He doesn't seem in the mood to have a press conference to talk about it. So I think last year, didn't he say, there was some tournaments last year that he's like, I hope I come back, and he came back. So yeah, I don't think Djokovic is making any real decisions based on today. As Alice hits in the net. So yeah, and I wouldn't read too much into Djokovic's press conference. Him saying, I don't know if I'm coming back, he seems just like it's a disappointed answer that he doesn't want to be there. All right, advantage. Serve to the forehand of Alice. Return goes out. And Zverev, 4-2. 4-2. 5 sets a bit much for him. Well, he beat Sinner in 5 sets in Australia. So, I mean, that's not true. It's just that he played a very grueling 5-hour match against a young kid on a clay court. And that's hard. That's a bit much, maybe. But he won a 5-setter in Australia. So, I mean, 5-setters are not... No, he is capable. On clay, that's the question. And I'll tell you, look, if he doesn't come back to the French, he might do a Federer and skip the clay. Put all his energy into Wimbledon. That might be where he goes. I mean, why wouldn't he do that? I mean, that seems like his best option, right? Federer did it for years. And, with success. Or at least with results. So maybe he does that. All right. 15 love. Backhand return goes into the backhand of Alice. Zverev backhand up the line. Alice with a slice. Into the forehand of Zverev. Oh, Zverev hits it in the net though. 30 love. 25 at Wimbledon makes more sense. Yeah. Why doesn't this channel cover Rude's match? Are you serious? 30 love. Backhand to backhand rally now to the forehand of Zverev. Forehand from Alice on the stretch. Can't get it. 30-15. 30-15. Nice shot from Zverev. Serve. Into the back of Zverev. Ellis with the volley winner. Beautiful serve volley. I love this throwing in these tactics. 40-15. After today, I really rate Fonseca, but he needs to go next level and start beating Carlos and Sinner. Then I will be convinced. Oh, okay. Move the goalposts again. Everybody moving the goalposts. Oh, but he didn't do it against Sinner, so it doesn't count. I'm impressed, but I'm not rate him, but I'm not. You got to do more though. The train has left the station. The bandwagon's gone. You're too late. You can't get on it now. We've left. The Fonseca train has left the station. It left the station months ago. You're too late. You missed it. You missed the train. You can't get on. I'm the train driver. Toot toot. You're not getting on. We're going full. We're like a bullet train. Good luck catching us. We're moving so quick. I'm sorry. We're not waiting for you to approve. 40-15. As Ellis can't get that one. 40-30. The Fonseca train left the station months ago. The Sinner match was when we left. Indian Wells against Sinner. If you weren't on then, you're not on now. It's too late. It's too late to be like, actually, I think he's kind of good. No. It's too late. Ace down and C. Nope. Zverev says that's a fault. I am riled up because I'm sick of all these people that have come in over the last few months, and every time Fonseca does something, it's not good enough. Oh, but he didn't do it. He didn't win. He didn't. Okay, but he didn't. No. And today is our victory. Me and Leon. Leon and I's victory. All right. Alice Holds, 4-3. All the Fonseca fans that have had to deal with this overrated, overhyped bullshit over the last couple of months, he hasn't been able to, the only thing he could do more was beat one of these guys, and he does it. And now people are starting to turn, actually, I think he's pretty good. No. You picked your side. If you've ever called him overhyped or overrated, you picked your side. There's no changing sides. You're too late. Us true believers, we're true believers. We knew this day was coming. We have suffered through this day. And this is our day. Do not take it from us. By the way, Ben, you know I'm just kidding. But you said it. Be honest, Cam, the hype was too, I begin to feel bad for him. No, the hype was justified. He can hold that on his shoulders. We wouldn't be pumping him up if we didn't think he could handle it. He can handle it, and he did handle it today. Today was proof that he can handle all that pressure. Chat, I've been saying it for months. I've been saying it for the best part of 18 months. He is him. He's him. And he showed that today why he is him. Fonseca, nothing special. Whoever said that is probably drunk. Yeah, maybe they didn't see the match. Maybe they're thinking like this was yesterday. Provided Zverev wins the title, he will join Chang as a one-hit slam wonder. You are the worst. You know that? You're the worst. You are the worst. That is, what a shit comment. That is actually the worst. That is so rude. Oh, if Zverev does achieve a life goal that he's been trying to do forever, it actually doesn't matter because he will still be a one slam wonder. That is so stupid. He hasn't even gone halfway to winning this slam, and you're already like ready to piss on his achievements. You're ready to shit on him for the next thing. Best player never to win a slam. Oh, he's the worst player with one. Get stuffed. Such a dumb comment. 4-3. You gotta think before you type, mate. Worst comment. Already waiting for Zverev to win so you can bash him again. God damn. Stop watching Zverev. It's not good for your health. 4-1 from Alice. Again to the 4 Zverev. Zverev hits a winner. Or was it wide? No. Did they call it out? Love 15. It was wide. Rude wins the 4th. Rude wins the 4th. Rude wins the 4th. Rude wins the 4th. It's alive. Pardon me. That was gross. Yuck. Love 15. Rude lives. You're not even the original Fonseca fan. Hey, Eala, why don't you just cry somewhere else? Go boo-hoo somewhere else, mate. Zverev 9.4 serve quality at the moment. Serving the forehand of Alice. Alice hits it long. Alice has changed shirts, which is actually really good because now I can tell the difference because he was wearing a black shirt and they look the same. 30-15. Why would I cry? Because you've been timed out 46 times and one more time. It was nice knowing you. 30-15. As a return, goes into the forehand of Zverev. Back in now from Alice is terrible. 40-15. Did Alice... Oh, he broke a string, I think. Oh, okay. All right. Chat, we're getting another 5-setter, by the way, today. Anyways, 4 now from Zverev is a drop shot winner. Smart. 5-3. 46 is that a record? That seems like a record. Seems like a lot. Seems like a lot. All right, everybody shut up about Rude, all right? Stop talking about what might be, all right? Let's just relax, all right? He hasn't won. Paul's still there. Paul can win. Paul can very much win. Paul is still the favorite, in my opinion. Paul can win, for sure. Anyways, that goes the net by Alice. And it's love 15. I won a Grand Slam on topspin. I'm an expert. Hey, congrats. Love 15. Serve to the backhand of Zverev. What a return. Backhand from Alice goes in. Zverev forehand goes in the net, though. 15-all. Don't you doubt Casper Cam. Just relax, all right? Bloody relax. All right, 15-all. As we get a fault. Second serve. Return from Zverev goes in the backhand of Alice. Zverev backhand again, the backhand of Alice. Up the middle of the forehand of Zverev. Alice with the backhand again to the backhand of Zverev, who hits a winner up the line. Zverev 15-30. Why is nobody talking about FAA? I think everyone's too scared to talk about FAA. I think everybody's a little too scared. Because he almost lost in the first round. You know? All right, 15-30. That goes out by Zverev, 30-0. $46 sounds like an exaggeration. 46 timeouts, 56 deleted messages. So we've had to moderate you a lot, and that's a pain in the ass. Deb, is that not a pain in the ass? All right, 30-0. Return goes into the forehand of Alice. Slice from Zverev. Alice with a volley. That's a winner. 40-30. 40-30. Yep. Now, look, granted, Nightbomb might be getting you for spamming, but I don't know. I feel like Rublev has a shot. He's a solid clay quarter. Rublev could imagine Rublev in the final. That'd be kind of fun. He's at the top half. No, he's not. He's down the bottom. I lied. He's playing Menchik. The curse. The curse. The curse. He's going to have to get through from the second, probably. Forward rally. Up goes a lob. From Alice. Smash. Zverev straight to Alice's forehand. Zverev forehand to the forehand of Alice. And Alice puts away the winner. 5-4. Zverev's going to serve for the set, but Alice holds. The curse. The curse. The curse. By the way, McEnroe used the term one slam wonder a lot. Yeah, because McEnroe's won like, what, 7? So he can look down on people who have won one. None of us have the right to call anyone a one slam wonder because we all have 0. McEnroe can do that. He can disrespect people that have won less than him. It's not even about the term one slam wonder. It's the fact that Zverev hasn't even won this slam and you're already waiting to bash him. That's the problem. It's got nothing to do with if one slam wonder is a bad term or not. It's the fact that you're already waiting for him to win a slam, so then you can make fun of him for not winning more. Like, you've already holding your breath to start, like Zverev wins, you're still going to hate on him. Like, for no reason. He wins a slam, like, yeah, but it's not good enough for me. He's not trying to impress you. Like, that's the problem. It's like, you really like Zverev. You really like Zverev. You really like Zverev. That might be the funniest thing I've heard all day. Zverev serving for the set. You like Zverev. God, who do you not like? Because they should run and hide. God damn. I'm actually a fan of Zverev. Despite saying, mean things to him. Crazy. Who's your least favorite? I feel bad for them. 5-4. Zverev serving the set. This half of the draw is pretty interesting. Top half isn't there. The top half's a bit awkward, but bottom half is crazy good. Oh, and now from Zverev up the line. Into the backhand of Halys. Forehand from Zverev again. The backhand of Halys. Zverev. Up the line winner. Backhand side. 15 love. 15 love. By the way, chat, we've got to talk about it because we didn't get to talk about it much. I know recency bias is going to kill us all, but Fonseca Djokovic wasn't match of the year. It was good. It was pretty great, but it wasn't the match of the year, right? Like, even though it was definitely match of the tournament, but there was a better semi-final clashes in Australia. I think they are still above. Personally. I'm a Fonseca fan, but I don't think that was match of the year. It was super entertaining, 100%. But I think everyone's going to be like, that was match of the year. Yeah, but we forgot Djokovic versus Sinner. We forgot Zverev. Zverev Alcaraz is still match of the year for me. Djokovic Sinner match of the year? Okay. Yeah, I feel like those two, because the semifinals, like top clashes, top guys, like top of the top. This match was at least top three. At least top three, though. It was probably either second or third. It might have even been ahead of Alcaraz and Zverev. If you put Djokovic Sinner first, then maybe you put that match, Djokovic Fonseca, and then you put Zverev Alcaraz, because Zverev Alcaraz was only the match that it was because of Alcaraz's fitness. Whereas Djokovic Sinner was that level because they were playing at that level. Same with Fonseca, Djokovic for the most part. Tennis TC commentators saying it's match of the year don't think they expected Nole to lose. Yeah, but that's recency bias. Everyone's going to have that. Everyone's going to say that. Like, they always get excited. They're excitable people, right? They're going to be like, yes, that was match of the year. We just watched match of the year. We all forget about what happened in Australia. All right, 30-15. 30-15. As we get a 4-4 rally. And that goes out by Zverev, 30-all. This crowd will erupt if he breaks back. Halys is going to have the crowd going crazy if he breaks back. All right, 30-all. 30-all. Serving to the forehand of Halys, up the line to the backhand of Zverev. Halys forehand again. To the backhand of Zverev as Halys forehand again. Into the backhand of Zverev. Halys with a slice. It's a drop shot, but it's in the net. 40-30. 40-30. No, it's Zverev. Set point. $40-30. $40-30. Ooh, first serve's a fault. Second serve. As a return, goes in the floor to Zverev. Zverev crushes the winner. First set in the bag for Sasha, 6-4. 6-4. All right. Six, four, Zverev. All right. All right, first set, 11 winners, 12 errors from Zverev, 8 winners and 11 errors from Halys. 2 aces from Zverev. Zverev has been hitting a lot of aces this event. All right, first set in the bag though for Zverev. All right. All right. As Halys hits it. Oh, sorry, Zverev hits it out. Love 15 love. How many 5-setters could one tournament possibly need? More. More, obviously more. Not enough. We need more. All right, 30 love. By the way, tomorrow is going to be a big day, and I am already tired. How are we going to get through tomorrow, chat? Tomorrow is going to be a whole... Chat, we still got so much more tournament left. We're only on day 6. How are we going to get through this tournament? And then do Wimbledon back-to-back. Backhand return is out by Zverev. 40 love. I'll probably go check, but... Who was out? 40 love. There was barely any 5-setters at the early rounds of the Australian Open. True. So that means the finals are going to be bad. No! Finals are going to be good. They're going to be really close and really 5 sets. All the way through. Best tournament ever. 7th for Zverev. 4 now from Halys. Goes long. 40-15. Are you sure it's day 6? It feels like day 26. Tommy just broke a racket? Oh, God. All right, first serve, default, second serve. One of the worst French Opens in a while. So many big names are gone. 40-30. Half empty. Half empty? Half full? Half empty. Half empty, right? Half empty. Okay. Half full. Half empty. Half full. 40-30. As with a point from Alice. Oh, great shot. No, it was called out. That was a late call. I think that was in, though. Zverev, I think, has admitted that it's in. Oh, no, it was wide. Umpire didn't even check. Deuce. All right, deuce. As Ellis serves again. As a return goes into the net by Zverev. Advantage Ellis. Advantage Ellis to get the first game of the second. As we're serving the forehand, Zverev. Return goes in the forehand of Alice. Zverev with the pass. Alice with a drop volley in the net, or a drop shot in the net. Bad miss. Deuce. I love the upsets. Makes tennis more exciting, especially for the ATP. All the usual suspects are gone. Give someone else a chance. It's a good thing. Peaches, yes. You get it. You get it. I'll tell you what this is, right? If you're a fan of one of the eliminated players, this tournament sucks. If you're a fan of tennis, this tournament is epic. Like, I think that's the difference. If you're like, this tournament stinks, it's so many upsets, then one of your guys lost, right? You're a Shelton, you're a Djokovic, you're a Sinner fan, you're an Alcaraz fan, right? Your guy is not here. So I get that. And it sucks and it hurts, right? But if you're a tennis fan and you've been watching tennis for a while, especially the last couple of years, this is awesome. Like, this is so exciting. Advantage Alice. When was the last time we had no Grand Slam champions in the draw at this stage? I can't remember. Backhand win up the line. Probably, this is probably, I mean, it is, Gil said it best, right? It's like the 2020 US Open. When Djokovic got defaulted, the floodgates opened and it was horrible tennis. Everyone played nervous, but it was so exciting. Like, it was so crazy. Backhand return. As the return goes up the line from Zverev, and Alice volleys it wide. Advantage Zverev. I'm a huge Novak fan, but I'm excited for new blood. Hey, I love that. Robert, respect to you. Look, if your favorite has lost and you're disappointed, that's totally fair. Like, obviously. Like, you can definitely be upset and be like, this tournament stinks. I totally understand that. But for neutral fans, this is like so unpredictable now. As we're back and rally, slice from Zverev into the forehand of Alice, back into Zverev again to the forehand of Alice, and Alice hits it long. Zverev breaks. Tell ya, Zverev is just doing the job. He's just punching the clock right now. All right, one love Zverev in the second. Nole was never a serious contender for this one. One love Zverev in the second. Sure. Okay. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. 50. Oh, you said fact. Oh, well, obviously then. Yeah, it must be true. Love goes up. Smash Zverev is a winner. It's 15 love. Yeah. Come on now. Just saying that facts doesn't mean you're right. But facts. No, wrong. Incorrect. Djokovic was like third favorite. Fourth favorite at worst. Sinner, Zverev, Djokovic, rude. $15 love. All right, 15 love. Back into backhand rally. Up the line to the forehand of Alice. Alice can't get it. 30 love. Some of my faves lost, and it's right. It's how right. Imagine Fonseca, Menchik, Cerundolo, Tien, Felix, Kwame winning a slam. Yeah. Hodar as well. I mean, God, there's just so much young blood. I think that's what makes this tournament so exciting. Is there's so much young blood, right? Like you've got so many young players that are still in the draw. You know, it's so exciting. And then you've still got some of the old guard, right? You've got Berrettini, you've got Zverev, you've got Ruud, you've got Tommy Paul, right? You've got some of the old guard still there. You know, Carreño Busta might be the oldest player left in the draw, as far as I can tell. Cerundolo, right? They're all in this Zverev generation, right? So it's like it's going to be interesting. Who's going to win the slam between the guys that were born in the 90s and everybody else? Forehand wide by Zverev, 30-15. It's the millennials versus the Generation Z. That's what we're dealing with. Gen Z versus the millennials. Who will win? Hodar pissed me off today when he pushed that ball kid. I have no idea what anyone's talking about with that. I haven't watched it. I have no idea what... somebody said that earlier and I didn't know what they were talking about. Nobody showed me what was going on. I haven't seen that clip, so I have no idea. All right. Zverev. 40-15. First has a fault, second serve. As the return goes forward, Zverev up the line of the back of Alice. Zverev with a half volley goes wide. Wow. Wasn't ready for that. All right, 40-30. As it a forehand rally up the line of the backhand of Alice. And Alice in the net, 2 love Zverev. By the way, I saw what people are talking about. I have a feeling, a very big feeling that is just a bad angle. I think that's just a bad angle from Hodar. I think that looks really bad, but I don't think even like I don't think he pushed her. She tripped on the top. I think she tripped on the top. Like she stepped back to get out of the way, and because he throws his bottle up to the coach, and then he does this hand motion to the coach. I don't think he pushed her. I think he did this hand motion, and she tripped. I don't think he pushed her. It's a bad angle. I think she tripped on the top as she was trying to get out of his way. She was trying to like dodge him, and he went like this to like signal to his coach, and it looked like he went like this at the same time as she went like that. So I don't think he pushed her. I don't think. By the way, if he had pushed her, he probably would have got defaulted. Like the umpire would have given him, like he would have got defaulted potentially, because that's hurting an official. You're not allowed to do that. Even if it's an accident, right? I think it was. I think we need another angle of that because that angle it looks bad, but I don't think. I think she tripped on the top. I'm giving him benefit of the doubt. It looks like in the same motion of him going like this to his coach, she fell backwards, and I think she was just trying to get out of his way. And like I said, the umpire would have done something about it. Hodar confirmed in the press conference that he didn't even go near her. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just a bad angle, terrible angle. Like it looks it looks bad, it looks real bad, but it doesn't. Like if you watch it a couple of times, you can see that she stumbles backwards on the top, trying to get out of his way, and he just went like this at the wrong time. He went like this to his coach. At least that's what it looked. We need another angle though, because I'm sure that will confirm it. But all right, 4-15, Ellis. As Zverev hits it out, and Ellis just having a look. Is there another angle? Somebody said there was another angle of it. Everyone's just, I can just see the same angle. Where's the other angle? Wait, I need to see the other. I want to see the other angle. Probably from the video, bad angle. Yeah. Oh, look, Peaches. Look, you have every right to be like. I think a lot of people are annoyed, and are really like disappointed in him, but it doesn't seem like. I don't think he would have pushed her. 2-1. Roland Garros need to bring out another angle of that because they would have other angles of that just to clarify, because so many people are going off, and Roland Garros, I know it's probably good, like bad publicity or whatever, but like Roland Garros should release another angle of that, because that's not fair on Hadar. If he's being dragged through the mud for something that didn't even happen, they should release another camera angle so that way it can clarify what happened, so that people online are not just losing their minds over something that they think they've seen. You know what I mean? Like, if he didn't do that, then why they should be showing a different angle of it to clear that up, because that's not fair on him. It's not fair that he's getting bashed for not doing that. All right, Zverev with a great pickup, 15 love. I just saw another angle, and she definitely tripped. What angle? I can't find that. Where is it? Where's the other angle? I don't know where it's coming from. Can't see it. I keep seeing the same angle, so I don't know where it's coming from. Found another angle. How do I send it? You can send me on Twitter. You can send it to me on Twitter. Just at me on Twitter or. Anyway, it's 40 Love. I'm trying to see it. You tag me on Twitter? Thanks, Andy. Yeah. That shows that she just tried to get out of his way. And she tripped. Yep. He didn't go. Like, there's no way that he pushed her. Because when he goes like this, his arm is here and she's here. Like, his arm is here and she's like here. Like, there's a massive gap between when he does this, he's not even close to her. She just tried to get out of his way because he was walking straight, and she yeah. I hope more people see that angle, because I'm going to repost it, because I feel like that is the right thing to do, to clarify. So if you want to see the actual, see the other angle of it, if you're a little bit if you saw the TV angle and just look at the other angle. I retweeted it. Go follow me on Twitter and whatever. 30 Love. But yeah, because that's just not fair for him. It's not fair on him. It's not fair for him to be, completely bashed online for something that didn't even happen. I wanted the drum features. No, 30 Love. Backhand goes long. And it's 40 Love. Yeah, I'll put it in the Discord. Fine. That's fine. All right, 40 Love Ellis as he serves a fault second serve. Thank God there's another angle. Yeah. I just feel like he's already a young player dealing with so much pressure that, to have something misreported on him and get people to think that he's a bad guy, he doesn't need that. Like, that's especially when he didn't do anything wrong. I mean, some of the comments I'm seeing online about him is very harsh, because they've seen the one thing, right? Thank you for everyone tagging me in the thing. So the angle that I retweeted is a different angle that has a better view. Because a lot of people are just like some of the things that have been said. All right. Yeah. All right. Three-two Zverev. First is a fault second serve. The original angle has gone viral and everyone is bashing Paul Hodar. Yeah. So hopefully, with at least you guys can see what happened. Like, yeah. And he said in the press conference as much. Yeah, Hodar explained in the press conference she was walking backwards. I didn't push her or anything. I was telling my dad to give me some things that he was going to give me in the toilet break when I was coming back. Yeah. He throws something to his dad, his coach, and then he went like this to motion to his coach, which looked like he pushed her. But if you look from the angle that I retweeted, you can see that she trips and then he goes like this. Like there's no, he didn't do that and shoved her. She fell backwards and then he went like this to signal to his coach. Like, again, bro, he pushed her. You're not watching. You haven't seen the second angle then. You don't. 30 love. I retweeted it. Go watch it on Twitter. I've retweeted the angle. 40 love. He didn't push her. Look at the second. Exactly, yeah. Go watch telecast rude match. That is more interesting. Number 5, rule 5. As a 4-1 winner by Zverev, and it's 4-2. It's the fault of the tarps. Yeah. So many players are tripping over these tarps. So, like, they need to figure out a better way to, like, put the tarps away because it seems like that's the issue. Why do they have tarps at the back of the court? Why do they do it like Wimbledon on the side of the court and they drag them out like Wimbledon? Why do they have them at the back? Seems silly. Also, the lines people keep getting in the way. Crazy. Why do people automatically assume the negative? But look, I can see what everyone... I can understand why people would be upset with the first video of him like in quick motion. It all happened so fast that it looks like he pushed her, but she tripped. Please do commentary for rude match. Last fate. No, bro, relax. We're watching this one. She tripped, that's all, yeah. As the return goes in, the forehand of Alice. Up the line, the backhand Zverev. Alice with the backhand on the stretch. Zverev forehand. Alice gets it back with a slice. Zverev comes to the net. Alice pass. Zverev volley. In the net. 15 love. I wanted to watch Paul and Ruud for the record, but Djokovic and Fonseca took priority. Because of course they did. It's the match of the tournament. 15 love. As the return goes into the forehand of Alice. Alice hits a wide. 15-0. As Alice serving volleys. Good pickup. Oh, but Zverev with a slice down the line. $15.30. People on X are still claiming that he pushed her even after watching that angle. People love the drama. Yeah. That's okay. They can stay over there. And please hopefully they never come here. Look, my job, my responsibility is not for what happens on Twitter. I don't care what they want to yell and scream, and they don't want to change their mind. That's fine. But my responsibility to you guys. So I want to try and make sure that I give you. By the way, you could watch those videos and still think he pushed her. Okay, you know. But it's my responsibility to make sure that you guys are being informed as much as possible, right? That's why yesterday I went on forever about Sinner being sick. Because, you know, it was easy to say that he was cramping. When in fact, he confirmed that he was sick. 30-40. Can we focus on the tennis? Oh, biohacker, you're going to do that, are you? Focus on the tennis. This is called tennis talk. Lock in. I've been locked in for 5 hours watching Djokovic and Fonseca. You kidding me? We're talking tennis. What do you want from me? Backhand in the net. Deuce. Coming here. Get back to work. Get back to work. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, chat. That's really good serve, Ellis. Advantage, Ellis. All right, advantage, Ellis. Your responsibility is not jinxing Sinner. So now I'm a wizard. Serving to the forehand of Zverev. Forehand from Alice to the backhand of Zverev. Beautiful win up the line by Sasha. And it's back to deuce. Back to deuce. As the return goes into the forehand of Alice, Zverev. Forehand up the line, Alice with the backhand cross court. Zverev with a drop shot. Alice wins the point though. Zverev in the net. Advantage Alice. All right, advantage Alice. To keep this second set close. All right, forehand to forehand rally. As that goes to the net by Zverev, and Alice holds. All right, Alice. He keeps it close. He's still down, though, but he keeps it close. Oh, me. God, what a day. What an absolute day. All right. All right. All right. All right, 4-3 Zverev with the set and the break. As a return, goes into the forehand of Zverev, to the backhand of Alice. Zverev with a backhand, into the net. Love 15. Love 15. Roland Garros a treat. Return goes into the net from Alice, 15-0. 15-0. Rude and Paul have been playing 4.5 hours. Five on the fifth over there. Chet, are you hoping for a normal day? So Cam, are you hoping for a normal day tomorrow? Loving the chaos. Today, I've loved today. I've loved today. Yesterday wasn't as fun. Today's been a lot of fun. I've loved today's chaos. As with a 4 now from Ellison to the 4 Zverev. Zverev hits a wide. 15-30. I've enjoyed today. Yesterday was a bit... I think yesterday was a bit angry and a little bit like everyone was very upset. Today was everyone celebrating great tennis. And everyone's... Yeah, there's people that are sad that people, their favorite players lose, but today's been definitely more of a positive day than yesterday. Backhand slice. And the smash from Zverev too good. 30-all. Yesterday was hard to watch. Yeah. Yesterday was a tough day. But today was an enjoyable day. We got to celebrate tennis today. Yesterday it was question tennis, right? Everybody was questioning everything. Today we celebrated great tennis all round. So, as the return goes in the forehand of Zverev, Halys on the attack. As Zverev with a forehand again. Goes long! Halys has got a break back point. 30-40. Oh, don't do this. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, no. Everyone's fumbling. What is going on? No. Chat, did I not say yesterday that Sinner would be the earthquake and we'd have aftershocks? Did I not say that? I'm pretty sure I said that. It was one of my best quotes of the week. 30-40. 7 to the 4 of Halys. 7 volleys Zverev. He wins the point. Deuce. He goes with a serve volley sneak attack. What? Deuce. Chat, don't give me a heart attack like that. It's not funny. We get the deuce. Where's your wizard hat? I don't know. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As we define up the line of the backhand of Halys. Volley from Zverev. Halys gets it back. Zverev with a volley cross court. Halys can't get it. Advantage Zverev. Nice hands from Sasha at the net. I take my message back after I said Prismic would be a better opponent. That's fine. Nobody remembers. It's okay. Nobody can remember. It's all right. You don't have to apologize. It's fine. All right. First serve's a fault, second serve. As the return goes to the forehand of Zverev. Forehand now from Halys in the net. Zverev holds. 5-3. Sasha in the second. I have to put this match on the other screen. I have to. I have to keep up to date with this. I can't let the chat. I need to know what's going on in real time. All right. Halys, 15 love. Don't worry, I won't spoil it for you. All right, 15 love. First serve's a let. Why aren't we watching Paul and Ruud? Way more interesting. Because we're watching Djokovic versus Fonseca for 5 hours. And that match started during that match. What part of that don't you understand? We were watching Djokovic Fonseca. We couldn't watch Paul Ruud while we're watching another match. And by the time that match ended, Paul and Ruud we're playing a fourth. But you're so smart. You're so smart. You're so smart. 15-all. Thank you for telling us what we're missing. Appreciate it. My blood pressure is not high. Doesn't need your help. 15-30. By the way, we're not in Deuce jail anymore. I don't know what's going on. All right, 15-30. As Alice hits a winner, 30-all. Do you ever switch matches in the middle if it's a hard no? It's a hard no, because that's stupid. I hate that. Can you imagine if right now we're like, yeah, you know what? Zverev's kind of winning. Let's leave. That would be so... I feel like that's so rude. Not a pun. Like, I just can't do... Like, I just don't think that's professional. Even though I'm not professional. I owe it to the people that want to watch this match to start and finish this match, right? That's a personal promise. If I went, oh, actually, Zverev's winning, who cares? Let's leave. The Zverev fans don't care if he's winning easily or not. They want to watch him to the end. And if we miss Ruud Pole, we miss Ruud Pole. Like, that happens. But we picked Zverev to watch, and we're watching Zverev. 40-30. As we get a return out the front of Alice, Zverev puts up the highest lob you'll ever see. That definitely was bringing rain. And then Alice... Oh, he missed the smash! That was the easiest smash. All right. 6-3. Zverev's up 2 sets to love. Yeah, we have a Rule 5 for a reason, because... Chat, it shouldn't be about the matches. It should be about us all being together. Right? It doesn't matter what we watch. It should just be about community. And together. It doesn't matter who we watch. We're here together to watch whatever. The tennis is secondary. It's the community that is why we're here. We're not here for certain matches. We're here to be together. Right? 15 winners, 10 errors. 5 winners, 12 errors from Alice. Can we request a suit for the final? No. That's why I'm here. Exactly. That's not in the script, Cam. Well, I'm trying to... What? It's the friends we make along the way. Exactly. Rude holds, by the way. 6-5 Rude. By the way, Chad, I respect the hell out of Tommy Paul. He is an absolute machine. By the way, the winner of this match plays Fonseca. So good luck with that. The winner of this Zverev match plays De Jong, which Zverev, if he wins this match, should beat De Jong. We're here to watch Paul versus Ruud. Well, you're in the wrong place. You're lost. You're lost. This chat has helped me a lot. This channel has helped me a lot this week. That's what we're here for. All right. Zverev with the 2 sets to love lead. I'll tell you, he is not disappointed yet. When everybody's fallen, he is held strong. He has held his nerve. What a crazy week, I know, right? TP is a beast. He's a beast. He's a beast. Zverev serving. Hey, you're actually right. A 2-set-to-love lead doesn't mean anything this week. You're right. So many players have lost from this stage. As Zverev, slam dunk smash! Oh, and he went straight through Halys as well. That was a great shot by Zverev. That was I'm going to win a Grand Slam smash. That was a give me the French Open slam dunk in your face. Oh, what a shot. 15 love. He says a fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Halys. Return goes back to Zverev. Drop shot. Perfect. Perfect drop shot, Zverev. He goes with the slam dunk and then he goes with the finesse. 30 love. Beautiful shot. You know what he's playing like? A Grand Slam champion. What? What? Someone say something? 30 love. Return goes the backhand of Zverev. Halys up the line to the forehand of Zverev. Into the backhand of Halys. Zverev puts it away. And Zverev gets to 40 love. What's worse, no slam for Zverev, or he becomes the Raducanu of this slam? Zverev hits it out 40-15. As he serves again. Into the backhand of Halys. Forward now from Zverev is a winner. 1 love. Why are you picking on Emma? Yeah, what the hell? That was mean. 1 love. What's Emma Raducanu got anything to do with it? We're watching Emma Raducanu next week, so don't worry. All right, Halys serves. As a return goes in for the forehand of Zverev. And Zverev puts it away. Love 15. I feel so bad for TP. Even though I'm like happy Rude won. Even, like, I don't know. I feel bad, man. I feel like this slam is going to break so many hearts now. We're going to have a heartbreak. This is going to be a heartbreaker of a slam. Because the opportunity for everybody is right there, right? Like, everybody's got the chance to win. And it's going to be devastating for everybody. Like, I feel so bad for TP. I'm happy for Rude, though, but... God, this is going to be a very heartbreaking slam for a lot of players. Because you got to remember, chat, like, winning a Grand Slam is the dream of every person who picks up a racket. Like, that's what everybody plays for. To try and one day maybe win one. And this is the best opportunity in forever right now, right? And there are going to be so many players that have dreamt for this day. I mean, obviously Zverev's the big one that we're all focusing on, but like everybody in the draw, everybody in this draw has an opportunity to win, right? And I mean, TP was up 2 sets to love too, right? It's just going to be, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for a lot of players because there's a lot of players that are never going to get this chance again. All right, 15-40. Fonseca takes on Rude, by the way, which is psychotic. Anyways, good serve, Alice. 30-40. And Paul was up 40 love, right, in that game? That's tough. All right, break point against Zverev. As the return goes into the front of Alice, Zverev with the forehand into the front of Alice. Zverev. Drop shot. It's not very good. Alice gets there. Zverev with the volley, though. That's really good. Zverev is like, he looks like a champion. He's looking like a champion. He's looking like he did against Blocks before Sinner made him look silly in the final of Madrid. Like, he looks like that. He's just got it all working together, Zverev. I mean, out of everybody in the tournament that's left, right now, Zverev looks the best. FAA's had 2 tough matches. Rude just got through a second marathon. Fonseca's had a marathon, right? Hodar had a 5-setter today. Carreño Busta is unseeded, so we don't know what to expect from him, right? Rublev, he's had a couple of tough matches. Menchik had a 5-setter. Like, Zverev is crushing people. Okay, who's he played? Well, he beat Mahach. Mahach is legit. He's beaten the crowd twice now because, well, he's beating the crowd twice now. De Jong, he's played qualies and 5-setters. So, I mean, Zverev is crushing this right now. And even if Djokovic won today, you would have been like, well, Zverev's been playing really well. Like, Zverev looks the best. FAA's had trouble. Kaboli's crushed it, but he's playing Tien tomorrow, so we'll see what happens there. But Tiafoe's had 5-setters. Cerundolo has had a couple of 4-setters. Like, Zverev looks like the favorite. He looks like the favorite. 15-30. As Alice hits a lovely volley. 15-30. Oh, poor me. As Ellis can't get that one. 30-0. I've run out of all the tea. He looks like the favorite, but can he get the job done? Well, that's it, right? That's what we'll find out because we're going to watch every match that Zverev plays over the next couple of, well, hopefully the next 2 weeks or next week, right? This is Sasha's slam here. This is his slam. This is his moment. The stars have aligned. Double fault. That's not funny. 30-40. Why would he do that? All right, 30-40. And Zverev serves. Into the front of Alice. Volley from Zverev. Oh, did he touch it? No, he didn't touch the net. Smash. Alice gets it back. Zverev with a drop shot. Oh, it's in the net. He gets broken anyway. All right, we're back on. It's got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Don't get me involved. I want no part in this conversation. All right. We're back on serve. Randomly. Somehow. I don't even know how this happened. All right. All right. You jinxed it again. Cry less. All right. 2-1. Zverev still leads. Comeback starts now. No, it does not. He will break again. He will break again. Now I want a Ruud Tien final, but I'm happy with Z-Man 2. Okay. Hodar Fonseca quarterfinal. It'll be a semi-final. They're on different quarters. Hodar has to get through Zverev. But Fonseca's Hodar semi would actually be kind of epic. Like, that would actually be kind of epic, though. Like, Hodar versus Fonseca semi-final? Okay. Why not? Why not? All right. Backhand return goes in the net by Zverev. And it's 30 love. And Tien in the other semi. I mean, that'd be kind of nuts, right? And then what? Tien versus Tiafoe? Or Berrettini? Oh, that'd be nice. Nice for Berrettini. I'll tell you, this is a great quarterfinal lineup. I mean, Landaluce would be the one. Landaluce, right, would be the one that everybody thinks, right? If you want a next-gen semi-final lineup. But like Berrettini Foe quarterfinal, I like that. FAATM would be fun. Rublev versus Ruud. Fonseca Menchik. I mean, those are great matches anyway. And then Zverev Hadar. By the way, Zverev Carreño Busta is also underrated. That's an underrated quarterfinal. That is an underrated. If you know, you know. That match is very, very interesting if it happens. Those guys have played in big matches before, with the stakes being this high before. All right, 30-all. Nice. I tell you, Zverev is drop-shotting like a maniac. And I love it. I love it. I love that he's drop-shotting like this. He is the drop-shot king. 30-all. As a return, goes in the form of Alice, up the line at the back of Zverev. Zverev in the net, 40-30. Alice to level. All right, 40-30. The crowd's still going. They want more. It's 11:30 p.m., right? Serving to the backhand of Zverev. Alice with a drop shot. Zverev's going to get there. But in the net, 2-2. Are we ever going to see a match in 3 sets again? No. 5 sets forever. 5 sets forever! 5 sets forever! If it doesn't start with an F, I don't want to watch it. 2-2. We're back on serve. How's Berrettini on clay? Decent. He is decent. All right. Zverev serves again. Serving the backhand of Alice. Zverev comes in the net with a volley. That's a good shot. Alice with a pass in the net. 15-love. Serve again. Here's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Alice. Return goes to forehand of Zverev. Alice backhand up the line. Zverev's there with a forehand. Cross court. Alice slice. Goes short. Zverev backhand. Cross court winner. 30-love. Can be honest. Can Zverev win it all? Yes. Yes, he can. But, chat, I know we're doubting Zverev now because it's so, like, there's so much at stake and we're worried. We don't know if he's going to, like, he has been so consistent. And the only issue has been Sinner and the other Italians. So unless he plays Berrettini in the final, or Caboli, there's no way that Zverev, like, there's no reason to doubt Zverev. The only reason we doubt him is because of his lack of Grand Slam winningness. But, like, he's been so consistent. He's lost to Daugherty with a match point. Caboli, who played off his face and had, like, was playing for bigger reasons than tennis. And then Sinner. Since February, right? Sinner's gone. Daugherty's gone. Caboli's still there, but he's up the top. Like, why should we doubt Sinner? Zverev. Why are we doubting Zverev? His form should be at least enough proof that he makes the final or the semis. It's just that we all get scared now because the expectation. But I mean, he's been playing really well. He's in great form. Forehand rally. Zverev with another forehand. Into the forehand of Alice on the stretch. Zverev. Drop shot. Alice can't get it. 40-15. Consistent is not winning slams. Yeah, but the guys that... Okay. Let me tell you who Zverev's been losing lately, right? At the slams, right? Let's talk about Sasha Zverev at slams for a minute. Australian Open, lost to Alcaraz in 5. Lost to FAA at the US Open. He lost to Rinderknecht at Wimbledon, which, fair enough, random-ass match, but Wimbledon's not his thing. He lost to Djokovic at Roland Garros last year. He lost to Sinner, Australian Open Final 2025. He lost to Fritz at the US Open, Fritz at Wimbledon, Alcaraz at Roland Garros 24, Medvedev 24 Australian Open, Alcaraz US Open 23 quarterfinal. He lost to Berrettini Wimbledon. He lost to Ruud semifinals Roland Garros in 23. And then he lost to Mo at the Australian Open 23, but that was his comeback. And then if we want to go back to before that, he lost to Rafa when he got injured at Roland Garros 22. So, like, and by the way, we want to go back to the 2020s. We go back to let's go back to January 2020, right? He lost a team in Australia semi-final. He lost a team in the final of the US in 2020. He lost to Sinner in 2020 French Open. Djokovic 21 Australian Open. Tsitsipas 21 French Open. FAA Wimbledon 4th round. Djokovic US Open 21. Shapovalov Australian Open 22. 22 Rafa got injured, came back, played the Australian Open 23, lost to Mo. First tournament back in forever. Then he lost semis of French 23 to Ruud. Berrettini beat him at Wimbledon 23. US Open was to Alcaraz in the quarters 23. Like Medvedev, Alcaraz, Fritz, Sinner, Djokovic, FAA. Those are the guys that have been beating him at slams. Alcaraz, FAA, Rinderknecht, Wimbledon. Wimbledon's a bit of an anomaly because he doesn't do well on the grass. But Alcaraz, FAA, Djokovic, Sinner, Fritz, Medvedev, Tsitsipas, Ruud. These are the names. Some of them are still around. FAA, Berrettini, Ruud are still there. But those are the guys, I mean, saying that he's not consistent in a slam is crazy. He's had some upsets, for sure. But that's a pretty damn consistent player right there at the slams. Since 2020. Like, since 2020, he's missed 2 slams. Wimbledon, he's lost before the quarterfinals. But since 2020, he's only lost in the before the 4th round 3 times since 2020 at slams. And they were at Wimbledon, right? One was at the Australian Open when he came back from injury, and last year's US Open was a bit of a drop. But again, at the French Open in his best tournament by far, 2018. Ready? Quarterfinal, from 2018 to now. Quarterfinal, 4th round. Semifinal, final, quarterfinal, and now we're here. Like, the stars are aligned. Consistency at Roland Garros is there. The players that beat him are not, for the most part. Ruud's still there. Like, again, we should be believing in Zverev that he can do this. If this was Wimbledon and he was the last man standing, we'd be like, but you're at Wimbledon, mate. At the French Open, this is Zverev's best favorite event at the slams. We should give him some credit for that, and we should at least be giving him some confidence from that. The man knows how to win on clay. Ah, 15 love. As Alice hits a winner, 30 love. Nope. I think Zverev's still calling it wide. Umpire's going to check. Taking Djokovic out of the picture and after Sinner and Alcaraz, Zverev has been the best player of the last 3 years. That was wide, by the way. 15-0. What about a semi against Ruud? Ruud versus Zverev semi-final is huge. That is huge. And I predicted that if you go look at my video. 15-0. As a return for Zverev goes to the backhand of Alice. Backhand from Zverev sliced. Alice with a volley. Is long. 15-30. His first 1,000 was on clay. It'd be rather nice if he won a Grand Slam on clay as well. Yeah. I mean, look at his record. I mean, the final of the French 2024, he lost to Carlos, but he went to 5. So, like, even against the guys, Sinner, he got smacked at the Australian Open by Sinner a couple of years ago, or last year. But Roland Garros has been his best event. His most consistent Grand Slam. And most of his losses at the French have been in 4 or 5 sets. He hasn't lost badly here. He's 41 wins, 11 losses. Last year, Djokovic lost in 4 sets. Alcaraz in 5 and 24. Ruud in straights in 23, which was a bit strange because Ruud kind of demolished him. And then Rafa obviously retired against. Tsitsipas was 5 sets. Sinner the year before in 2020 was 4 sets. Djokovic 2019 was straight sets. He lost to Thiem in 2018, quarterfinals. Again, straight sets, but Dominic Thiem on clay. He actually he's only lost, wow, at this tournament, his record is crazy. Anyways, backhand, Zverev in the crowd, 30-40. So Zverev, right? I'll name who he's lost to here. He's lost at the French Open. He's lost to Djokovic, Alcaraz, Ruud, Nadal, Tsitsipas, Sinner, Dominic Thiem, Fernando Verdasco. And in the qualifying in 2015, he lost to Igor Swiatek. I mean, that's besides the last name that I butchered. I mean, that's pretty good. You're losing to those guys. Again, he lost to Thiem twice. He lost to Verdasco. He's lost to Rafa. He's lost to Novak a couple of times. He's lost to Tsitsipas. He's lost to Ruud. He's lost to Alcaraz. He's lost to Sinner. I think Ruud is the only guy the only guy on that list that's left is Ruud. Ruud is his biggest hurdle, and Ruud barely got by today. Alice advantage. I think Ruud is Zverev's biggest problem based on that. Because you got to remember the young guys have never been here. Like they've never been, like Fonseca's in the fourth round for the first time. Hadar's in the fourth round for the first time, right? These guys have not been to the late stages yet. Zverev has. Physically, Zverev has. And that's a big difference. I think physically, Zverev has a lot over these guys, which we don't give him any credit for. 4-4 rally. Zverev up the line of the net. Alice holds 3-0. Like, I feel like we just don't, with this 90s generation, we like to make fun that they don't do anything. But physically, they are built very strong. Like, Zverev is seasoned, right? He's 29 years old. He's been around here for ages. Like, physically, Zverev is built. Hadar, he had a good 5-setter today, but he's shown signs of cramp. Fonseca, how many more 5-setters can he play, right? Caboli, Tien, we don't know what their physical limits are. But maybe they get nervous in the final when they play, if they play Zverev. Whereas Zverev, he doesn't cramp. He rolled his ankle, which was horrific, but that was a freak accident, right? So we know physically he can go 5 sets with Alcaraz. He's done it a couple of times. He can go 5 sets. He can go the distance with these guys. He's built for this. I should have waited until the end of this match to say this, but we should have faith in Zverev. But let's just wait to the end of this match before we start, let's just wait for this match to finish first. Don't want to say too soon. Let's just go wait for this one. Let's wait for this match first, and then we'll. I'm trying to convince you that Zverev should be on your. He should be the favorite, and you shouldn't be worried. All right, 3-0. As a return goes into the forehand of Zverev, Alice with a pass in the net. 15-love. 15-love. It's the mental piece that has me concerned. Yeah, but he doesn't lose to players that he shouldn't lose to. Right? I mean, that list that I just mentioned, none of those guys that he played, he was expected, 50-50s against Tsitsipas maybe and Ruud. And Sinner got him in 2020, which at the time was an upset, but, hindsight, we're like, oh, actually, that might not have been that bad, All right, forehand in the net by Zverev, 15-0. Losing to Team on clay, fair. Losing to Djokovic and Nadal, obviously fair. Losing to Alcaraz, fine. Losing to Ruud on clay, yep. Tsitsipas, yep. He has a terrible record against top 10 players at Roland Garros. 2 wins, 7 losses. 7 losses. The 2 wins, though, against Ruud, right, in 24, and against Alcaraz in 22. So he has got some good wins, but he has lost a lot to top 10 players here. Drop shot is a winner by Zverev. I love this from Zverev. I love these drop shots. Against top 20 players here, he's 6 wins, 8 losses. So that's not great either. But if I look at the draw, who's in the top 20 that's left? Hadar's not top 20. Ruud's not top 20. By the way, the whole bottom half of the draw, Zverev is the only top 10 guy left. Sorry, Ruud is top 20. Fonseca's not top 20. Rublev, Ruud, and Zverev are the only top 20 guys left in the draw. Down the bottom. Up the top, you got Caboli, Tien, FAA, Tiafoe, right? So he's got a 50-50 record on Roland Garros against top 20. But against top 10, FAA is the only guy left. Which is weird that I just said that out loud and he double folded though. Yeah. Caboli is not he's number 10, but he's not top 10, right? He's number 10 seed. That's different. But FAA and Zverev are the only 2 top 10 guys left. So, that should be the final, right? 30-all. Serving to the forehand of Alice. Zverev up the middle, into the back of Nadal. Zverev. Forehand again. Alice with a slice. Zverev. Inside out forehand. Alice with a lob. Zverev comes in with a smash. Alice is going to get there with another lob. Bounce smash Zverev. Puts it away. 40-30. 40-30. 2 hours played. Almost midnight. Almost midnight. Very close to midnight. Serve. To the back of Alice. Drop shot. Zverev is way too good. All right. Zverev 4-3. Zverev 4-3. All right. Zverev 4-3. All right. Here we go. How did Tommy Paul lose that one? Yeah, that was devastating. That was a rough one. All right, let's see if Alice can keep hold. All right. For someone who played 5 sets before, these drop shots are deadly. These drop shots are crazy. Like, I'm impressed. I'm impressed by Zverev. When everybody else is falling over, Zverev is playing some ridiculous tennis right now. This is a great statement match for Zverev. Like, the way he's playing when everybody else, like Rude's even struggling, right? Everyone's either losing in 5 or barely winning. For Zverev to come out and just show like this, that's why he looks like the favorite. Because he just looks so, like, he's playing so well. And this is such a statement match. Like, everybody else is either losing or barely scraping by, right? All the other players. And then Zverev does this, and you're like, yeah, okay, he just played Alice. But he did play 2 tiebreaks against Alice this year. Like, there was 2 tiebreak sets in Miami, very close. But just like the drop shots are great. He's coming to the net. Like he's playing a very good, positive brand of tennis right now. And he's got to do it. I mean, he has to do it 4 more matches. But like it's like, this is such a good, so good for Zverev. Because I was scared. Because everybody else has fallen over. And this would just be a bit of a statement to go, okay, well, Zverev looks solid, you know? Return goes into the front of Alice. Drop shot in Alice goes in the net. 15-30. Ah, 15-30. As a return goes into the forehand of Alice. Forehand from Zverev. Into the forehand of Alice. Zverev. Forehand in the net. 30-all. Don't you think that winning a slam without Sinner, Alcaraz, and Djokovic is not an acceptable result for Zverev? 30 all. As with a fault, second serve. As the backhand return goes in the backhand of Halys. Backhand from Zverev. Into the net, 40-30. People are ridiculous. All right, Halys, 40-30. That guy's been hating on Zverev since the start of the stream. Boo to him. 40-30. As the backhand return goes into the backhand of Halys. Drop shot's good. Yeah, too good. 4 all. All right, nice play by Halys. He's been whining all night. Have you now? Oh. Yeah, you're not making friends, mate. You're being a bit of a pain. Okay. Noted. All right. Back to Zverev. 4 all. You're not getting out of here without another 5 setup? No. I want to sleep. I've had enough today. There's been enough today. Zverev with an ace. 15 love. 15 love. Great serve. As a return, goes in from Halys. Bounce smash. Winner by Zverev. 30 love. $30 love. Zverev serves again. Serve. Ace out wide. 40 love. $40 love. All right, 40 love. First serve's a fault, second serve. Second serve. As a back in return. Nope. As a double fault, 40-15. Heat solution. Move all the slams to fall or spring. And that logistically, I mean, it sounds easy, but doesn't make sense. It doesn't work for Australia. The reason Australian Open's in January is because it's holidays. People are off school, so and work. So if the Australian Open got moved to, by the way, our spring is like November, or October, and nobody has holidays then. So, yeah. The attendance would be way down. 40-15. Is it a 400 from Zverev? That's a win up, 5-4. Zverev is 1 game away from the 4th round. What are your initial reviews on the Rafa documentary? I have not watched it. I've been here all day. Like I haven't had it literally came out when I started streaming, and now it's been like I've been live like for 12 hours. I haven't had 1 second to think. Like I think I've been live 12 hours straight. Have we actually had a day off? No, we haven't had a minute off. I was live at 8 o'clock last night. It's 8 a.m. now. So I haven't had a chance. Like, I haven't had a 1 second. I haven't eaten. I had a snack. Like, I have not even had a chance to see it. Is it a 3-part series? What's the runtime? I won't be able to watch it until next week because I'm too busy. Is it a long is it a 3-part series or a one movie, or what? Maybe I could watch one if it's one long episode. Sorry to hear that. No, it's all right. I want to watch it, but I'm not mad that I missed it because we've been watching some epic matches today. But yeah, I just haven't had a second to do anything else. But if it's like 3 hours, I won't be able to do it until next week anyway. Jannik Fonseca could do something big here, make a statement. Oh, yeah. And Tian. And Hodar. There's a lot of players. All right. Alice serving to stay in the match. As that goes out by Zverev on the return. 15 love. How long to the end of the game? 5 minutes or 2 hours? Who knows? Return goes into the forehand of Alice. Forehand from Zverev. Again to the front of Alice, up the line. That's a good shot. Zverev with a slice. Alice comes in with a volley. Zverev with a pass. Oh, he missed it. 30 love. No worries, 0. Do you live in Australia? It's like 7 a.m. Yeah, I do live in Australia. Yeah. I know it is. It's like 8 a.m. It is 8 a.m. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Almost midnight in Paris. That's it. Is that a movie? Serve to the backhand of Zverev. Backhand from Alice. Into the forehand of Zverev. Alice backhand. Into the backhand of Zverev as Alice goes up the line. Zverev's there with his forehand. Alice backhand cross. Zverev gets it. Alice backhand line. Zverev gets it. Forehand now from Alice. Goes wide. 30-15. 30-15. Thank you for making a stream. You're welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. All right. 30-15. All right. Alice goes to the backhand of Zverev, crossed into the slice of Alice. Zverev backing up the line as Alice with the forehand cross court. Zverev gets it. Alice with the forehand cross court. Zverev gets it with the slice. And Zverev with the forehand. Oh, sorry, Alice with the forehand in the net. 30-0. 2 points. Winner of this play is De Jong, the lucky loser, who beat Wawrinka and came in for Feast last minute. All right. 30-0. Alice serves a fault. Second serve. Into the back of Zverev. Return goes back into Alice. Zverev. Drop shot in the net. Not a bad idea. But not the best drop shot he's hit today. He's hit so many more drop shots. All right. 40-30. Serve. As the return goes back into Alice, sliced into the back of Zverev, up the line to the front of Alice. And then the backhand pass by Zverev goes wide. Alice holds. 5-5 in the third. And Alice shakes his racket to the sky. 5-all. 5-all. Petition to DoorDash camp some food. All right, 5-0. Breakfast burrito would go down nice right now. All right, 5-0. Zverev serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes to back and Zverev. Oh, Zverev hooked that one, and I think he shanked it. And it bounced twice before it got to Alice. 15 love. $15 love. 7 to the back of Alice. Zverev up the line. Alice with the forehand cross. Zverev into that Alice backhand. Zverev. Oh, he missed the backhand line. 15-all. And this crowd is getting a little louder. By the way, chat, look at the 5-setters. Hadar, Fonseca, De Jong, Rude. That was just recently. Yesterday, Nakashima, Komasanya, Landaluse, Tiafo, Kwame, Manchik, Fonseca again, Tien, Sarundalo, Tiafo, Landaluse. They're all the 5 sets. Anyways, 15-30. Not saying that this was going 5 sets. I'm just saying that I'm just pointing them out. All right. 15-30. Zverev serves. Serving the forehand of Alice. Zverev with a half volley in the nets. $15.40. 7 the forehand of Alice. Return the back of Zverev. Alice with a pass. Zverev with a volley. Oh, it's in. Zverev hits the winner. 30-40. Whew. What a volley. Crazy volley by Zverev. Still break point. Hey, finders, thank you for the 59 months. Appreciate that. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, it's midnight. It's midnight in Paris. You're supposed to be unbiased. I'm supposed to be nothing. I can be whatever I want to be. Don't tell me what to do. Zverev serves. Down the tee. Alice returns. In to the forehand of Zverev. Alice is in this rally. Forehand again to the forehand of Zverev. Is Alice. Forehand again to the forehand of Zverev up the line. Alice backhand cross court. Zverev's got it with a backhand. Alice backhand cross court. Zverev in trouble with a slice. Alice forehand inside out. Oh, is that a winner? Alice breaks. He's going to serve for the set. He's going to serve for the set. What a forehand winner by Alice. Woo. All right. Just when we thought, chat, we were just going to sneak off into the night. That's not going to happen. All right. Alice going to serve to take the third. Cam curse is not real. There's no such thing. What did I do? I did nothing. I did nothing. Nothing. I did nothing. This is not my fault. I am not to blame. All right, let's see if Alice can take us to the fourth. I don't want another hour or two. Well, that might be too bad for you. Zverev is clearly afraid. Oh yeah, you're all experts now. Yeah, good one. You're all experts. 6-5. You're all experts. Yep. Now you're all coming in. Where were you at the start of the match? Where were you in the second set? Where were you in the third set until now? Now they're all showing up. Oh! Now they're all showing up. Oh, Zverev, yeah, he does this all the time. 6-5. All these experts. Alice is serving to try and win the set. Here we go. The crowd won't shut up. Alice can't serve. Hey, thank you, Bob, for becoming a member. Welcome back. Serve out wide. The forehand of Zverev. Return goes in the forehand of Alice. Zverev. Forehand up the middle. Alice with the backhand. Zverev's there with his backhand. Alice shanks the backhand wide. Love 15. Love 15. Love 15. Serve. It's a fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Zverev. Zverev hit it out. Bad miss. 15-0. Alice serves again. He serves a fault. Second serve. Serving the backhand of Zverev. Backhand from Alice. Goes long. All right, 15-30. As he serves out wide, the slice of Zverev. Return goes in the forehand of Alice. Oh, inside out winner by Alice. What a shot, 30-0. He rips another forehand winner, Alice. 30-all. 30-all. Serve. Into the forehand of Zverev. Alice with the forehand inside out. Zverev with a lob. Alice smash. Zverev's going to get it with another lob. But it goes wide. Set point for Alice. Set point Alice to take us to a fourth. Serve. Into the forehand of Zverev. Return the forehand of Alice. Oh, he missed it. He went with the inside-out forehand, but he missed it wide. All right. Deuce. Deuce. Serve. Into the back of Zverev. Return goes in the front of Alice. Zverev with a slice. Is Alice. Forehand inside in. That's a great shot. Zverev with a pass, but Alice is all over the net. And it's advantage Alice. Advantage Alice. Second set point to take us to a fourth. Cam will never sleep. Don't worry, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Advantage Alice. First there's a fault. Serving to the backhand of Zverev. Alice with the backhand to the backhand of Zverev. Alice. Backhand again. Into the backhand of Zverev. Alice. Up the line. Zverev with the forehand. Alice on the attack with his forehand. Zverev. Cross court. Alice gets it with the forehand up the middle. It's long. We're back to deuce. Back to deuce. The tennis gods don't like us today. Yeah, I know, right? First serve's a fault. Second serve. As the backhand return goes into the backhand of Alice. Zverev. Again to the backhand of Alice. Zverev. To the forehand of Alice. Zverev with the forehand again. Alice unleashing forehands. Zverev with a slice. Alice forehand again. Zverev's going to get this one with the backhand up the line. It's in the nets. Advantage Alice. He had a chance, Zverev. Alice's forehand is like Fonseca's against Djokovic today. It's relentless. Oh, that was going to be a winner too. This close. Just short. Advantage Alice. To take us to a fourth. Please stop spamming. Serve. Ace. All right. We're going for. No easy matches. All right. We're going for. We're going for. Here we go. I love the song they're playing right now. What is this tournament? This tournament is hell. All right. 10 winners, 12 errors by Alice. 20 winners, 15 errors by Zverev. Zverev actually played better than Alice in that set. But Alice took the set, so it doesn't matter. What's your tea of choice? Peppermint. It helps me speak. Are we going 5 again? No. We're definitely not going 5 again. Your weak curse will not be tolerated, Cam. Hey, Barney, why don't you shush? Why don't you shush? Shh. Huh? How's that sound, huh? Huh? I'm hungry. Leave me alone. God, my hip hurts. That's normal, right, chat? Barney's coming in ordering me around. Zverev don't like the easy way. I forgot about that. All right. Zverev will be serving first in the fourth. All right. All right. We said yesterday that this is the tournament is Hunger Games edition Roland Garros. This is the Hunger Games. Sign of old age. I mean, I'm 44 years old. Cam will soon say we're going 5. Yay. I love it when he says that. Cam, you must be excited for Dasha versus Sabalenka tomorrow. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so thrilled. Can't wait. Yay. Speaking of tomorrow, though, what are we going to watch? So, tomorrow, Gauff Potapova is a banger. We have to watch Felix tomorrow because we got to see what Felix looks like because the tournament's open. Felix is the second highest seed. So we got to see what he's doing. Jovic Osaka is probably match of the day. Kaboli Tien is a fire matchup too. Sabalenka Kazatkina, we'll watch that because Sabalenka, and I'll reluctantly watch Dasha, but don't tease me, all right? I'm very sensitive. Please don't bully me tomorrow, chat. Don't bully me, please. Please don't bully me. I would appreciate everybody was really nice to me tomorrow in that match in particular. Dasha used to be Cam's Eala. What happened? Hey, Alvar, are you okay? I feel like you've had enough internet forever. Because you write some wild comments. You make some and then you come in the chat and you're very normal. You're very quiet. Like you're very like you get along with people better. But in the comment section, you can be crazy. Are you okay? You really don't like Eala, I've noticed. Or Raducanu. Like you are very, very upset. Are you okay? By the way, we're watching Eala next week, so not sorry, but you need to you want to be a part of this channel. Be cool, man. Be more like you are in chat. In chat, you're actually like okay. In the comments, mate, you just run your mouth for no reason. 15-all. As we got a forehand up the line from Zverev into the backhand of Alice. Zverev forehand into the forehand of Alice. Don't write off Kaboli. Yeah, Kaboli Tien's going to be fire. As that goes wide by Alice. 30-15. 30-15. I'm probably going to crash out in half an hour. No worries, Zero. Thank you for joining us. Kaboli is my favorite to make the finals. Ooh, okay. I had Kaboli in the semis against Sinner, so I wouldn't mind him making the final. It'd make me seem half smart. Ha ha, oh God, Zverev lost the third. Why are you laughing? 30-15. 30-15. As a rude fan, I was very close to heart failure today. Yeah. I can imagine. I know he's gone quiet and disappeared. All right. Chat, I'm hungry. I'm thinking breakfast burrito. Forehand from Zverev up the line. Slice from Alice. Zverev with the volley. Alice with the lob. Goes wide. 40-15. McGriddle. I'm still reeling. I was a huge Sim fan. Oh, that's right. That's fine. That's fine. What is Kaboli's style play like? Aggressive. What kind of breakfast burrito? One that is got bacon in it. Bacon and eggs. Return. Goes out by Zverev, by Halys, and Zverev takes the first game of the fourth. No Brits left. Not a surprise. Okay. All right, Zverev. Love 15. Bad miss by Halys. By the way, Chad, we're going to get to 300,000 subs this week or next week? We're only 700 away. Are you serious? Oh, by the way, 29299999. 15-0. Today. I'm not going to get there today. All right. Zverev, 15-30. Chance to get a break here early in the fourth. This dude doesn't even deserve top 10. Why not? What do I do? What do you mean top 10? What are you talking about? Why don't I deserve top 10? I work very hard. What do you mean? I'm top 10. I'm a top 10 guy. I think I'm all right. You don't know me. 15-30. As Halys hits it out, 15-40. All right, 15-40. 15-40. For the sake of comedy, let's pretend like he was talking about me and not explain the jokes. Drop shot into the backhand slices Zverev. Volley from Halys is too good. 30-40. Your top 5, Cam? Thank you. Dutchy. Tell everybody that was not paid. I didn't pay you to say that too. Cam is actually #1 sports streamer and some long-winded title. Hey, if you're going to say it, you got to get it right. 30-40. As Halys serves. Into the back of Zverev. Good return. Halys backing up the line. Zverev with a pass. Halys with a volley. Goes wide. Zverev breaks. A shake of the fist from Sasha. 2-love in the fourth. All right. Rude will beat Fonseca. Be quiet. What did I say? I didn't say anything about Rude. What are you talking about Rude? I didn't say nothing. Tell me to be quiet. If I'm quiet, this is a shit channel. Ready? Half the channel's name is Talk. Or a quarter of the channel's name is Talk. Part of the channel. 2 love. Cam literally picked Ruud to make the final. He did. He definitely did. He definitely did. This guy. Love 15. The crowd still have hope. All right. Zverev puts away the smash. 15-0. $15-all. $15-all. As Zverev comes in, puts it away. 30-15. Don't make me get my magic wand to zap people out of here. I don't have to do that today. God, I'm starving. Chat, one in the chat if you're hungry. But I've got nothing to eat. All right, 30-15. As the return goes into the backhand of Zverev, and that goes forehand from Zverev. Backhand volley Halys. Zverev for the pass. It's too good. 40-15. Fonseca of today would beat Djokovic 21 at RG. Okay. Hear me out, soup. I don't have any soup. I love when postcards were on an actual wall, but I understand it's too much. Yeah, this wall, we wouldn't have enough room anymore, unfortunately. But also, like, that's awesome. All right, Zverev. 3 love. 3 love Zverev in the 4th. Three love. Cam, how do you not lose hair with all these 5-setters? Because I wear a wig. Kidding. Kidding. Just kidding. Where can you get your breakfast burrito? I don't know. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for. I don't know where to get the burrito. Zverev has had enough and is ready to close this out. Yeah, hey, look. He just wanted to keep everybody guessing for a second, right? He just wanted to, like, surprise, like, scare everybody and be like, gotcha, I was just tricking, guys. Don't worry, I'm okay. It was just a joke. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Just kidding. He was just kidding, everybody. All right? Everybody relax. He was just joking. All right. Is a breakfast wrap and a burrito the same thing? A breakfast wrap is a burrito just without the name. Like, it's just called something different, right? Breakfast wrap is the same thing, right? All right. 3 loves Zverev in the 4th. Same difference? Okay. Will you do a Ruud Fonseca prediction video? Maybe. I've been pretty busy lately, but I might do one later. Bacon pizza with beer at 8 a.m. in the morning. Okay. 400 rally. As Fonseca. So I read Fonseca. Who said Fonseca? Somebody in the chat. Zverev hit it out. Alice. We're not getting Fonseca Zverev yet. Kind of be good though, wouldn't it? That'd be kind of awesome though. 15 love. McGriddles. I don't want to go through the drive-through. I can't drive. I'm too tired. 400 rally. As that goes up the line to the backhand of Zverev. Backhand now from Alice is a drop shot winner. No, it's in the net. I lied. 15-0. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Exactly. What is that? Who is he talking to? Who are you referring to? You talking to me? Who are you talking to? What was that in reference to? Or was that just a quote you like a quote? Chat, what's your favorite quote? What's your favorite quote? 30-15. As Alice serves. First serve's a fault, second serve. Second serve. Return goes into the backhand of Alice. Into the backhand of Zverev. Zverev in the net, 40-15. That sounds too deep for midnight. Oh, is that I've never heard that one. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. Okay. Victory belongs to the most tenacious. Did you read that off the... Didn't they just... Isn't that on the side of the court? All right, Alice Holds 3-1. You are right, my husband. That's your favorite quote. Don't worry, be happy. This too shall pass. Aimed at current tennis players. That's a weird quote. Treat others the way you would wish to be treated. That's a good one. Do or do not, there is no try. You're going to need a bigger boat. That wasn't a quote. That's a weird quote. That's rough, buddy. It's 10 o'clock somewhere. Just do it. Okay? Fake it till you make it. How do you like them apples? Oh, I love that. That's a good one. I love that. I'm going to rewatch that movie. I'll be back. He's not my boyfriend, okay? Never put off until tomorrow what you can be done today. There you go. 3-1. As with a backhand to the front of Zverev. Alice with a slice. Zverev with a forehand. Alice with a backhand in the net on the pass. And it's 15 love. Love. Oh, my. Live and let live. Sorry, not sorry. Just keep swimming. I think some people are getting confused with what I was asking. We're getting some people quoting movies, and then we're getting some people quoting, like, philosophy. I was definitely going with the latter. I was definitely not asking for movie quotes. Anyways, 15-0. A lot of people are just quoting movies, which is great. But I was thinking like more like, you know, I don't know. People don't read books anymore. So all they do is movies. Well, you can do movies quotes as well. Like inspirational. All right, 15-0. As Zverev serves. As Alice with a... Sorry, as Zverev with a drop shot in the net, 15-30. I have only one thing to declare, my intelligence. 15:30. As a default second serve. Second serve, Zverev. As a return from Halys. Goes to the back of Zverev up the line to the forehand of Halys. Zverev. Forehand again to the forehand of Halys. Sliced. Into the forehand of Zverev. Halys forehand again. Goes wide. 30-all. 30-all. As the return goes into the smash, Zverev. Halys gets it back. Zverev with the smash. Halys gets it back. But overhits it. 40-30 Zverev. Stop joking now and finish this. You have a slam to grab. Yeah, what the hell? What are you doing? Why Sasha push us through this? He starts his breakdown one and done. Well, he just wanted to play more tennis, right? Osaka's the net by Halys, and it's 4-1. 4-1. Zverev in the fourth. All right. I wonder when we will hear a medical update from Carlos. Probably not until, like, at least Wimbledon. Yeah. See ya. Just saw online Tomic playing a challenger. Yeah, apparently. He's been playing a few challenges. Carlos is just fine. Yeah, he's great, I'm sure. Like, that's why he's not playing Wimbledon. People can be really rude in the chat. It's a shame. We try our best. When I say we, I mean Deb. Yeah. Look, sometimes people's rudeness slips through the cracks and we see it. Unfortunately. We try our best to make sure it doesn't take over the chat because we don't stand for that shit. Is Sommers okay? Apparently she got stitches and bruised knee. I think she got, I don't know if she got stitches in her like lip or what, but when she hit that wall, ouch. Doing an amazing job, by the way. Thank you, Anna. Appreciate it. Sent you something for RG? Oh, God. Oh, the Sommers stuff. Yeah. Oh, Roland Garros came out with a statement about this thing. Okay. Roland Garros tournament organizers have taken notes of some players' feedback regarding the court setup. We have taken this feedback into account and are maintaining ongoing communications with the players and their teams. The stadium complex was modernized during the 2018-19 season. All Roland Garros courts currently exceed the international circuit minimum requirement regarding the distance between the baseline and the back of the court, which is 6.4 meters. However, the tournament priority remains the well-being of the players and taking place. With this in mind, and based on our own observations, adjustments are currently being made to the area around the playing surface. Someone's early retirement caused a tripping over on the advertising board. All right, so they're going to make some changes. Okay. Yeah, so Sommer's knee is completely messed up, and I think she got stitches in her knee because it looks pretty bloody. Yeah, that was scary. That was a scary moment. 40 love. As that goes out by Zverev, and it's 4-2 Zverev in the fourth. All right. When did Somers get injured? In doubles today. She tripped over the advertising at the back of the court and had to retire in the doubles today. All right. Zverev with a drop shot. Too good. 15 love. 15 love. Whew. Serving the forehand of Alice. Return the backhand to Zverev. Alice. Backhand again to the backhand of Zverev. Alice with a backhand again to the Zverev. Backhand up the line to the forehand of Alice. Forehand from Zverev. Again to the backhand of Alice. Zverev. Backhand in the net. 15-0. 15-0. Fonseca, Nole was match of the year by far. No. Australian Open semi-finals were definitely in the conversation. They've entered the chat. All right, 30-15. Paul Rudd was pretty epic. I know that was, yeah. All right, 30-15. Serve to the forehand of Alice. Zverev forehand to the backhand of Alice. Zverev. Inside our forehand again. Slice from Alice goes in. Zverev. Forehand winner. Beautiful shot. 40-15. So, chat. Now that 3 of the champions are gone, who do you want to win the French Open? Which player do you want to see lift the trophy? Not who do you think's going to win, not prediction. Who do you want to see win this trophy? Because there's no wrong answers. Predictions are one thing, but like rooting for somebody. All right, so we've got Fonseca, Zverev, Ruud. Ruud, Zverev, Tien. Ruud, Zverev, Ruud, Zverev, Ruud, Tien. Berrettini, Rublev. Okay, Tiafoe. There you go. Casper, Menchik, Zverev, FAA, Ruud, De Jong. That'd be insane. Carreño Busta, okay. Ruud or Tien, Fonseca, Ruud, Rublev. Ruud deserves it. Zverev, Hodar, Fonseca, Rublev, Fonzie, Ruud, Tien. All right. A lot of Ruud. A lot of people want Ruud to win, it seems. Ruud and Zverev are definitely the 2 biggest picks, but a lot of people want Ruud to win. If not him, then FAA. Okay. Zverev, a lot of Zverevs. People are just putting names in because they're funny. All right. It's a little bit of a pity that Ruud and Zverev are on the same side of the draw. It would have been fun if Ruud and Zverev were on the opposite sides and they played the final, but we might get them play the semis. Who do I want to win? don't know. Fonseca? I want Fonseca to win. Anyway, slicing the net by Zverev. I want Fonseca to win. 15 love. And if Fonseca can't win, I want Ruud versus Zverev in the final and whoever wins. Sorry, in the semis and whoever wins that. If Fonseca doesn't win, Ruud Zverev semis, winner takes the title. I wouldn't care either way. I wouldn't mind either way. All right, 15-0. Zverev with the backhand. He's up 5-2. Zverev, he's 2 points away. Halys hits it out, 15-30. 15-30. All right, serve again. Into the backhand slice. Zverev return to the front of Halys. Zverev. Good forehand. Halys puts up a lob. Zverev with the backhand. Goes in the backhand of Halys. Zverev. Backhand up the line. Halys with a forehand cross court. Goes long. We got match points, Zverev. 15-40. Zverev gets the match points. A little bit of a hiccup in the third. Little hiccup in the third. But he's got 2 match points now to play the lucky loser, De Jong, in the 4th round. As he gets serves a forward Halys. Second serve. Serve in the back of Zverev. Backhand out from Halys. Zverev gets it back with the backhand. Halys. Backhand again. Zverev goes up the line, but he hits it long. All right. One save. 30-40. All right. 30-40. As Halys serves the forehand of Zverev. Return goes to the forehand of Halys. Zverev with the forehand again to the forehand of Halys. Zverev up the line in the net. Deuce. We get to deuce. It's never that easy, is it, chap? It's never that easy. Deuce. Halys serves again. An ace. All right. Advantage. Advantage Halys. As he serves a fault. Second serve. As the return goes in, the backhand of Halys, backhand out from Zverev, is a winner. And we're back to deuce. Back to deuce. All right, deuce. As the return goes into the front of Halys, Zverev with a sliced lob. Doesn't make the net. Advantage Halys. Advantage Halys. Advantage Halys. To make Zverev serve for this match. Good serve. Return goes in, though. And then a forehand to the backhand of Zverev. Halys backhand into the forehand of Zverev. As Halys forehand again to the backhand of Zverev. Into the forehand of Halys. Halys hits it out. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. Halys serves again. Serve out wide. Oh, it was an ace. What was that bounce? That hit the ground and rolled. Terrible bounce for Zverev. That bounced like this high. It hit the ground and just died. What a serve. Shocking bounce. Advantage Halys. First serve's a fault. Second serve. As a return. Goes in the backhand of Zverev. Halys, not Alcaraz. Halys hits it long. We get back to deuce. All right, deuce again. This is the match that never ends. Serve again from Halys. Into the forehand of Zverev. Return to the forehand of Halys. Up the line. Zverev with a slice. Halys. Forehand inside in is long. Zverev's got a match point. Advantage Zverev. Advantage Zverev to get it done. Here we go. All right. First is a fault. As Halys hits it wide and Zverev gets the win. Zverev gets it done in 4. Just a little hiccup. Just a little hiccup. Just a little hiccup. But he gets it done in 4. And Zverev is into the 4th round. Still, I think Zverev looks better than most of the others. The others played 5 or lost. So I think Zverev still, despite the hiccup in the 3rd. Yeah. I think Zverev is still looking good. All right. GG's. How did he not play well? He won. Well, look, he lost the 3rd. The only reason he lost the 3rd, though, was because Halys was inspired. Like, that 3rd set he kind of let slip. But he regrouped well in the 4th. No, he was never in trouble, Zverev. He'll be tested, though. Well, he's yet to be tested. I mean, he played Mahach. Mahach is legit. So, he has played. And the last time these guys played, it was 2 tiebreaks, really close. So, again, Zverev still looks better than everybody else. Like, you can't look at me and say that the other guys this week have looked better than Zverev. No one down the bottom half of the draw has come through as easily as Zverev. Menchik played 5. Rublev's played 2 4-setters. Ruud and Fonseca both played 5. Hodar has played 5. Carreño Busta has come through a couple of 4-setters, but he's kind of snuck through. He knocked out Lehechka first round. We totally forgot that. And then obviously De Jong has played lucky loser, played qualies, and he played a 5-setter in the third. So Zverev's, I still think Zverev down the bottom half of the draw is doing like he's the one with the least amount of stuff going on. Top half of the draw, different story, but bottom half of the draw, Zverev is the one coming through with relative ease. Yet to have to worry about his form. He's playing solid. Winning comfortably doesn't mean you are the best. Okay. Why are you not giving Zverev any credit? What are you doing? By the way, if we're talking about who is the best in the bottom half of the draw right now, it is Zverev. He's literally the best player in the bottom half of the draw. He's number 3 in the world. No one down the bottom half of the draw has a top 10 player. He's literally the best player in the bottom half by ranking. Rankings determine who's the best. Number 1 in the world is the best. Number 3 in the world is the best of the rest. Like, what are we doing? Like, he's actually the best. And he's playing the best. Like, why are you not giving him any credit? Come on. It's so hard for people to give Zverev credit. That's fine. I get it. Whatever. Alice, not Hades. I said Alice. I've been saying Alice all day. What are you talking about? Zverev could even win on Sinner if he wouldn't fear him that much. Yeah, I mean, I tell you, if Zverev does win this French Open, it will be interesting the next time he plays Alcaraz and Sinner. If there's a different confidence there. But we'll have to wait and see. He's not even halfway there yet. Winning comfortably doesn't mean you're the best, said somebody. Yeah, I mean, I get it. If you're beating players that you don't rate, then okay. Like, it's not like he's beaten Djokovic, Sinner, and Alcaraz back to back to back, but that would also not be possible in the first round. I tell you though, De Jong is dangerous, and Hadar and Carreño Busta are very dangerous. That quarterfinal, no matter who it is, if Zverev makes it, no matter who it is, Hadar and Carreño Busta are both very dangerous. And obviously, Ruud, Fonseca, Menchik, and Rublev semi-final. Ruud is the worst for him, but so it's not like there is more to come. But so far, so good for Zverev. Only one blemish, which was maybe a little bit of a falling asleep at the back of the match to drop the set. You want Guillermo Coria to win the French? Well, you just got to rewind 20 years. If you do actually build a time machine, though, please, I'll be happy to go back to 2004 for sure. So when you build the time machine, make sure you call me. I'm rooting for Sasha. It's his time. He's had 3 heartbreaks already. Losses, yeah. Thanks, Cam. Epic effort. Thank you. You want Fonseca to win, but who do you think will win? I feel like we've done this already. I made a video about it. Go watch it. Cam, do you think Juan Manuel can get another win? Anyone who causes a massive upset like that, it's going to be tough to back that up. Who's he playing? He is playing Landaluce. That'll be a 50-50. Landaluce, slight favorite. But, yeah, you've always got to be wary of the ones who get the big win. Even Fonseca, right? He just beat Djokovic. Now he's got to play Ruud. I mean, good luck. That's going to be tough. No one believes in Zverev. Give me a break. He is the clear favorite. Winning comfortably is very good. He will be fresher than the other guys who have played a bunch of five-setters. Thank you, Frank. The voice of reason. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Voice of reason. Cerundolo played a smart game against a compromised Sinner. Of course. He did. He played a great game. I think Ruud for Fonseca is a bigger challenge than Novak, in my opinion. Depends on how they feel when they walk out there. I mean, Ruud has played 2 5-setters. So, I mean, his gas tank has got to be questioned. Why do the ladies not play 5 sets? They just never have. At least not at Grand Slams. Don't trust Zverev mentally. We talked about this earlier, though. I feel like I made a pretty good case for why Zverev at the French is different mentally. Like, he's lost 11 matches here, 141. He's made a bunch of quarterfinals, semifinals, and a final. His only losses are to either guys that are clay court capable, Tsitsipas, Ruud, or the best clay courters and the best players we've seen, like Sinner and Alcaraz, Djokovic and Nadal, and Dominic Thiem, right? Clay court prince, right? So I feel like if you're ever going to put your confidence in Zverev, it would be at this tournament. Like, this is the tournament that Zverev rarely fails at. He might lose matches that he should win. Okay, you know, the 50-50s, maybe against Tsitsipas or Ruud or whatever. But overall, this tournament, he's been his most reliable. Like, he hasn't had any shocking losses here. Sinner in 2020 was probably his worst loss. But then hindsight, you look back and you go, oh shit, no, that was just Sinner getting started. So I feel like this is the tournament that if you're ever going to pick Zverev to win something, this would be the one that you would pick. He's got a great record here. Just hasn't got the title. He hasn't proven he can cross the finish line without tripping. Okay. What happens if he does, though? What if he wins the title? Are you going to be like, he needs to win 2 now? Like, what? That sounds like we've heard a lot of people say that today. He's fine mentally against lower ranked players than him. Yeah, he shouldn't lose. Like, he doesn't lose to players he should beat. It's the players that are on his level, right? Top 10, top 20. They're the players that we've seen him struggle against here. He's only won 2 top 10 matches, but luckily for him, there's only 1 top 10 guy left, so he might not even have to play them. Ruud is the guy that I think Zverev would fear the most. He shouldn't look towards the semis. He has to worry about now. But if we're looking at the draw, Zverev needs to be worried mostly about Ruud. Ruud is his biggest threat in the bottom half. Top half of the draw, I think anybody who makes the final is going to be nervous, and Zverev's got that over them. So if Zverev makes the final and plays anybody in the top half, Berrettine's the only guy that's got finals experience. But even then, Berrettini on clay against Zverev, you'd pick Zverev. Whereas, like, you could say, like, Tien or Caboli or whoever in the final, they've got to deal with a final of a slam for the first time ever. That's a big difference than playing Zverev in a best of 3 sets in a semi-final of, Munich, right? Or in a semi-final of a 1000. Like, playing Zverev at a Grand Slam in a final for your first time, like, Zverev's going to have the pressure on him, but, I mean, Tien's going to have to deal with that if he makes a final. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that experience is going to count for something for Zverev. And if you look at the finals he's lost, like, again, if we're really just, I'm really just selling Zverev here for you, so everyone should be picking him. The finals that he's played, right? The Grand Slam finals that he's played, the 3 that he's played, he lost to Thiem at the US Open, but Thiem had already made finals, right, at slams. So Thiem was experienced at that level. Zverev was making his first final. In 2024, he lost to Alcaraz in the final of French. Alcaraz had won, a slam before, so he had that over Zverev, and it was a 5-setter anyway. And then Sinner, last year at the Australian Open, obviously had Grand Slams to his name. So again, the 3 final losses haven't been Like, he probably should have won 2020, but then again, team had made finals before, so it wasn't like he lost to a worse player. If he plays in the final this year, he will have so much more, except for Berrettini. Berrettini's the only guy that can stand there next to him and go, I've been here before. Everybody else in the top half of the draw is a first-time finalist, right? So everyone at the top of the draw is going to be dealing with all of those nerves, pressures of first Grand Slam final. Zverev's got that. He knows how to do the dance. He knows how to get there. He just hasn't been able to win it yet. But I think, again, his biggest problem is Ruud. I think his biggest issue will be Ruud. And himself, obviously, himself. But, again, this is his favorite tournament, at least his favorite Grand Slam. And I think we should give him some credit for his form here and recently. I don't know, everyone's scared. You don't want to pick Zverev, don't want to get burned. But, I don't know. I don't know. I think the guys that have experience are the only guys that he has to worry about. Carreño Busta, Ruud, Rublev maybe. But all the other guys, all the young guys that haven't been in this stage of slams before and haven't gone on to win slams yet, I don't think he will be as worried about them because he can outlast them. He can play 5 sets and play into the fifth with those guys, and they might lose their legs. And Zverev doesn't lose his legs. They were saying that Sinner's match daily temperature was around 32 degrees, which doesn't sound that bad compared to Australia in January, unless Sinner had some other issues. Yeah, he did. Did you not watch the press conference? Sinner was sick the night before. He was ill, and he woke up and he was vomiting in the morning, and then he had to play. So yeah, it wasn't, the weather wasn't the problem. It was that he was sick. Sinner came in feeling ill. Yeah, go listen to his press conference. He explains it all. What happens if Nadal beats him in the quarters? Well, then great. That's good for him. Didn't watch it? Yeah, you got to watch the press conference. Sinner went into detail of why he looked the way he did. Zverev won't have to cope with high temperatures. It's going to be cold next week, which might actually help Zverev even more. Like, if the weather gets really slow and sloppy and it gets like into a grind, that's going to suit Zverev to a T. Like, if he's going to be able to drag these young guys into the depths of hell, Zverev's going to be fine. Like, Zverev's going to be like, oh, we're playing a quarterfinal in the rain. That's probably better for Zverev against guys that are going to hit the ball hard like Hadar and Fonseca. Like, he'd probably rather play them in that kind of conditions. Yeah, it's not going to be hot next week. The weather, tomorrow is the last hot day. Tomorrow is going to be 33. And then we've got 22, 26, 20, 22, 19 on Thursday. Semi-finals are 21, 21 on Saturday. It's even going to rain. I mean, we're going to get 2 totally different French Opens the first and second week. They're going to be totally different looking tournaments because one week's going to be baking and the next week it's going to be just slop. It's going to be mud. Roof will be shut. It'll be a grind. What are we watching tomorrow? Yes. A lot of things. By the way, I'm getting out of here. I need to get out of here. I'm tired. And I need to eat something before I pass out and get ready for tomorrow because tomorrow's a big day. But thank you for joining, everybody. I want to say 13 hours straight. I think we were 13 hours straight today. Did we do 13 hours? So big day, but this is just French Open, you know. This is just French Open. This is just Grand Slam tennis, right? So what, we did 2 hours, 2 hours, 5.5 hours in this. So what's that? 9.5 plus 3.5? 13 hours, yeah. 13 hours. 13 hours. And we'll do it all again tomorrow. Starting from whenever we go live. But what a day. Another massive day. 5-setters galore. Upsets. Zverev, though, he gets it done. 6-4, 6-3, 5-7, 6-2. And he is into the fourth round. We'll watch him in a couple of days against De Jong. But tomorrow, we'll probably watch more of the ladies tomorrow because top half of the draw is back in action and there's a lot of big names we'll be watching. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.